Okay, so 6.7 is about emoticons. These are the little graphics that we see every day on our phones. We send them to people, and we're going to look at how they're created in Python, and we're going to create our own emoticon. That sounds like fun. So go ahead and watch the video about emoticons, uh, and they have some parts where you can
things together to
pause and try the you can pause and try the different codes, the coding things. Okay, right. Here we go. Like some of this stuff right here. So let's copy this and paste it into our try space. Okay, this is happy, but it doesn't have a face. So what do we have? We've got a we got some global variables to be used throughout the program with height and face one. Okay, so then we got some event handlers that will toggle buttons on and off. Okay, toggle is like turn off, turn on. Then we got the canvas. Okay, this will create a face that can be toggled on or off. Okay, so we got that draw function, the circle. Okay, again, we're dividing width and height by 2. So if the width is 600, then the width divided by 2 is 300. Okay, and same thing for the radius. Okay, it's good to have dimensions that depend on the another thing like the width and height of the screen. Why is it good to have that? Because, as a matter of fact, not all of the screens and devices that you use are the same size, right? So when you're coding, one thing that coders have to think about is, okay, this works on an iPhone, but is it going to work on a Samsung because Samsung screen is a different size? So, or is it going to, how is it going to look on a computer? You know, all those things. So they, or an iPad, right? They have to find ways of coding that allow the code to adapt to different sizes, and this is one of those ways of doing that. Okay, then this is going to, looks like it's going to set up the window frame that our picture will be drawn on. Draws the window and uh, creates a button that can be clicked. Okay, and then it'll call the handler above, and then we have the name of that button, happy. Okay, so let's try it again. Again, basically I click the button happy, the picture appears. So in the code above, there are several components that you will explore further in the code practice. The comments in the code above describe what each section will do. Review each commented line briefly before moving on to the practice and click the next button. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so this is my starter code. So I'm going to copy that because I probably need to paste it. So let's run it and see what it does. Oh, is it already there? Yeah, it was already there, but that's fine. So let's run the code. Okay, we have happy, sad, angry. Oh, angry's in there. Surprised, emoticon. Okay, well, happy, sad, and emoticon don't have any faces, but Angry and surprised are done, so that's cool. Okay, so let's see what we have to do. You got to create 3 emoticons. First, we got to create faces for the happy and sad emoticons, which should display happy and sad faces. Then you'll create an emoticon for another expression on the emoticon face. You can choose what emotion you want to display. And like we said, some of them are already done for us, so that's cool. And then the angry and surprised are done a little differently. One only uses numbers, one only uses width and height. Okay, and then we have some benchmarks that we need to keep in mind. A good idea, if you're good at drawing, and even if you're not particularly good at drawing, it's good to try and just kind of sketch out something on paper. Um, then you got to put a circle inside the square. Add shapes to your face that will create the facial expression desired. And try to identify the X and Y coordinates you will need in order to create your shapes. Where should each shape start? Okay, so I'm going to get some paper and show you that. Okay, so I'm going to draw out a little bit what I want my what I want it to look like, my happy face.